Welcome back to Crossroader, your wide open moto podcast, and let's talk some high point motocross. But first, let me get to my co-host this week. Justin, we'll start off with you. Welcome back, Justin.
What's up? We back. Another week, another podcast.
That's right. We didn't miss last week, so it's not
Yeah,
necessarily
asterisk.
true. Then back again, James. What's up, James?
What's going on? Good to be back after our accidental break.
Yeah, our plans just didn't really line up. Someone was always out, or both of us were out, so it's all good. But let's go. Let's jump right into High Point. Always a good track, definitely one of the most scenic tracks out there. But the day started off with a little bit of WMX. It actually kicked off on Friday. Which was kind of very interesting right out of the gate. James, we'll start off with you. I think is it Mila Herrick comes out of nowhere, pro debut, and ends up winning the first Moto One, and it kind of shocks everyone.
Yeah, that was crazy to see her come out, and good to see kind of break up the monotony of Lala Turner kind of winning everything. It's unfortunate what happened to Mila in the second moto. It was exciting
Justin
to
knows.
see.
He's dying to tell us.
I don't know. I think it's Mela.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Mela. That makes sense. But yeah, it was awesome to see her come out firing in her first race ever, and then unfortunate thing in the second moto. But that's kind of part of racing. Shit happens.
Yeah, Justin, James touched up on it. Talk about going from the highest of the high to the lowest of the lowest of the sport. Ends up causing the red flag off the start. Completely just takes a digger. But, even then, it still got pretty interesting with Charlie Cannon getting the win and actually getting the overall over Lala Turner. So, yeah, to James's point, it's nice to see a little bit of a shakeup with this WMX, because I think they're done until the end of the end of the motocross season.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't that same old just Lala running away with it. This year, I think as a whole, it's been closer. Charlie
sure.
and Hangtown was a lot closer. So these girls are all closing up and starting to make some better racing for at least, what they can do. But yeah, for Mila, whatever, she came out there and showed everyone what's up. First day eligible to literally it was her birthday. And she showed up and kicked everyone's ass. So, props to her. And like you said, too bad that she caused the red flag at the second moto.
I don't think I've heard anything, or at least I haven't seen anything as far as what's up there.
I didn't see anything at all, which is kind of shocking. You kind of think there'd be something.
Yeah, she was definitely down bad. She got pulled off on the stretcher, but nothing. This happens like Tomac or whoever. We get a message the next morning that hey, everything's good.
Yeah, exactly. They've been checked out. Yeah, interesting. We'll have to look and kind of see if anything pops up. Well, speaking
did you
of
also see in that the second moto or whatever, the European girl, her whole shot device was stuck.
Oh yeah.
Before that red flag, she go like riding around the trail. I'm like, that'd be scary.
Trying to stomp it around. Yeah, that sucks. Well, speaking of WMX, obviously it's going to be a week off, heading this weekend, but Lala Turner is going to be going out to Southwick and going to try to qualify for the boys. And this was a pretty hot topic, in our group chat. James, we'll start off with you. Do you think Lala qualifies in the top 40 at Southwick, or what percentage do you give her?
In the top 40, there's some guys way back there.
She'll be in B practice, so that's when the track is always the best.
Does she beat Aiden Kiefer? No.
I don't think so.
No. I don't think she's going to qualify, and I don't think she's going to beat Kiefer.
Do you have what percentage do you give her that she qualifies?
20%.
20%? That's actually pretty high. Justin, what about you?
Southwick's gnarly, dude. If she can get a good flow.
Southwick, though, I'm not talking about motos. Motos, I don't think she'd be 35th, maybe 40th. Yeah. But for a B practice, it's freshly groomed. You could see 2 to 3 second difference just between the first B practice and A practice in the first session. So,
but that's if she can even in the top 10 of B practice. Because what was that? They looked into it.
She rides last year and kicks a bunch of those guys' asses most of the fucking day. So what makes you think she can't beat some fucking random B class kid from fucking Paula?
Well, that's just what we're hearing. That's going on over there. It's different.
She rides like a fucking dude. So
what percentage do you give her, Justin?
I'd say 50% to make top 40.
Shit. That's crazy.
Hey, y'all said I was
Um,
crazy about Sasha Kunin winning a moto
No,
and
that was
Lucas
only
coming
me saying you
in,
were
and
crazy.
yeah.
yeah, the
So hey,
250 class is all over
I
the
know
place. So
ball.
yeah, not surprising. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more on the Jan. I think less. I think I'd give her maybe a 5% chance to qualify. Like I said, yeah, she'll be in B practice, but so will be a bunch of other rippers. It's nothing against Lala. She rips. She's the fastest girl on the planet right now, it seems like. But to go out there race against these dudes, I mean, it's one, they're gonna fight even harder knowing that she's out there, with them. But I don't think she's gonna be able to qualify against this stack. I know one of our buddies did some research just comparing lap times and qualifying times, and last year she wouldn't have made it based off of the lap time that she's putting in. So we'll definitely see, but that will be a few weeks out, and then
It would be kind of
WMX.
sick if she made it. I'd be
Oh
like, to
yeah,
be honest, it'd
no,
be
yeah,
awesome
definitely
to
would
see.
be.
It'd be
Oh,
badass.
here you go, slowly coming around by
No,
by, by
trust me,
I'm
next
it
saying
week's
would be a
it would
cool
be cool. I'm
story,
not saying I
but
think
supercruise.
it's gonna happen. I'm
it'd
just
be cool
saying
if
I
I won
think
the
it would
lottery
look
too,
cool.
Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Danica
that's true.
Patrick
Me
led the
too.
Indy 500 for a few laps, dude. Anything's
See,
possible.
that's all we're
Yeah,
asking
right.
for Lala. Just make it into the top four,
Just
dude.
get there.
Just
Dude,
qualify.
Lala's not
Just
even winning the WMX class either.
oh
Like,
my
True. Maybe
god.
Charlie
I
Cannon
mean,
should try to
three
qualify for
two, three
Southwick
two at
too.
High Point, and I don't know. We're gonna find out for sure. But then
Hey,
WMX will be back the last 3 rounds of Pro Motocross, and then they're gonna be doing some SMX playoffs. So that's gonna be really interesting at the end
That's
of
gonna
the
be
year for that.
gnarly, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Um.
over under on how many girls survive? Five,
It's gonna
Yeah.
be like
six.
it's gonna be like an 8-person moto by the last race.
For real. All right. Well, let's go and talk about this 250 class. I mean, Cole Davies kind of makes a statement right out of the gate. Being the fastest qualifier, gets another win on the season, goes 1-1. But Justin, we'll start off with you. I don't know what it is, but maybe they're just not the flash that we're used to seeing Cole Davies have. But I think he's still about 5 points back. But to me, I feel like his wins, he's kind of caught in a couple breaks. Obviously, we'll get to Hammaker and Kitchen in that first moto. But I don't know. Are you impressed with Cole Davies? Do you think he's the guy, or are you kind of in the same boat? To like, man, it just feels kind of underwhelming how he's been doing it.
I mean, I think it's just not flashy. I mean, I think we last year we saw Deegan just hanging it out, flashy, winning everything. And Davis has just kind of been silent. And, with the 250 class being a flip flop of, wherever you get a start, really, and can stay up.
Hmm.
Davies just is being the best right now, kind of at putting it together. I mean, 1-1 on the day was definitely shocking. I think they said on the broadcast that this is the first time he's finished top five in both motos at a
Hmm.
national. So, I mean, and I think it puts him at what, like 5 moto wins though for his career, and like seven overall, nationals. So, I mean, the kid's got the speed. It's just not really flashy outdoors, I guess, as the separation is indoors.
Yeah, and then James, I mean, look at him. He's what, won the most motos, or at least pretty close to so far. But he's sitting in fourth place at 143, still 7 points behind Levi Kitchen right now. So it just seems like he's either winning the motos, or he's, kind of back in, 5 to 10 range,
Yeah, so that's what we've been seeing from him. He'll go 1-7 or 7-1 or whatever. He
Yeah.
hasn't been necessarily consistent in his speed. And you kind of touched on it, Eric. This week, he got a few breaks, but very like when he does win, it's very quiet. He's just kind of there. It's not like he's like blowing anyone's
Well,
doors
there's a
off.
lot
Or
of
it's
chaos going on
yeah, there's like
elsewhere
some
in the
shit
moto.
happened, and like Davies kind of snuck out front and just like was able to just ride consistent and go through the motion rather than having to like race through the pack. So
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sold on Davies being the best guy just yet. Kitchen's been looking good this year, except this week was kind of off. Honestly, PC as a whole, but
Yeah.
it's good. I think we're just gonna see more of this back and forth, up and down 250 like we've been seeing all season.
Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of it too with Cole Davies is that, like, who has he really been battling for these moto wins? I mean, this week was Julian Beaumer, which I think everyone's surprised about how good Julian's doing. So I think just more so we haven't seen Davies battle with a Shimoda, or a Levi or a
Yeah.
Hammaker, go head to head with these guys. He's always kind of been like the benefactor between them. But I mean, this 250 class is unreal right now. I mean, you got Levi Kitchen at 150, Shimoda 149, Beaumer 148, and Cole Davies 143, and then Hammaker's 134. So there's a lot of guys still up here for this challenge,
Yeah, it's tight.
and then Justin, we'll go to you. I mean, Arizona boy Julian Bomera goes 2-2. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this guy's got a moto win in him. It just kind of seems like he's been kind of getting in his own way, specifically this last week. I mean, he had that thing wrapped up and kind of threw it away. So I feel like it's going to come, but yeah, he's been pretty surprising.
Yeah,
You
I
there,
think it's
Justin?
just a matter of time.
Oh, there.
Yep, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
got
it's
you.
just a matter of time for Beaumare. He's definitely ripping. I mean, you could almost say Beaumare's the most consistent guy. I feel like I don't remember what he got at
Yeah.
Thunder Valley. That might be an anomaly, but I mean, Paula Hangtown this weekend. I mean, he's getting good starts. He's staying up front. Normally he would just fall back, to 15th, and he's staying up there. He's fighting. So I think it's really cool to see Beaumare do it, and especially since he's from an hour down the river from us.
Yeah, and then James, still staying on, Juju. I mean, I think he's just as much, a title threat as these other guys based off this 250 class. I mean, he's looked pretty solid, and I think it was after Thunder Valley or our last show, I said, "Oh, we'll see what Julian has." Here at High Point where it's a lot more rutted because we know last year didn't go very well. But I mean, yeah, he stepped to the plate. He did pretty good. But I don't know. Do you give him just as much of a shot at winning this title to these other guys?
I mean, with what we've been seeing out of him, yeah, it's gonna be one of those years like you just gotta stay consistent, but might not be the guy that's winning every moto that wins the title, honestly. But
Yeah.
Romero's looked pretty good, I still have Kitchen as my favorite, but who knows with Kitchen, dude? He could
Yeah.
win or he could come in 12th. So it's so far it's really hard. It's been very entertaining. It's fun to watch, but I think Julian is definitely a contender for sure.
Yeah. Yep. And then Shimoda ends up getting third, goes 3-4, has a hell of a time getting around Caden Manier
Dude.
in that
Dude.
moto. But I mean, still there Joe is. I mean, he's in second, 1 point back, and it's been very underwhelming. So I don't know. Do you think we're gonna see this Joe Shimoda where he's gonna get stronger as the season goes on, or is he kind of same thing, just kind of benefiting from all the chaos going around him?
He's definitely been benefiting from the chaos. He's kind of like Davies, dude. He's kind of getting these quiet podiums. He's kind of getting
Hmm.
given a third, a
No
fourth.
flash. He hasn't been
No
flashy
flat. He
like at
just kind of
all.
he just kind of comes up at the end and navigates his way through the bullshit and like ends up like a 3-4 for third. Yeah, that's pretty good. But like Shimoda should be the guy that's battling up front.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if I don't know. He's had a shit of a year on injuries, so
Yeah.
I'd like to see him do better, but it's just I would have thought he'd start picking it up a little bit by now, but
But
we'll
isn't
see.
this isn't this kind of what you expect though from Shimoda in the beginning of an outdoor season? Like
Yeah, he
it's
always
kind of
picks it
that
up.
like not yeah. So like almost Shimoda being at this good of a spot. It's like these boys better be careful when we start coming to these last 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah, if it's still tight, definitely, but we'll see. What the gap turns out to be come end of the
Yeah, but
season.
like I think it's just more so like Shimoda went 2-2-6-6 to start off the year. So he still had two podiums and he won starting in Red Bull. But at least I thought Joe showed flash or life at the end of the motos. Like he actually
He'd
looked
be
good.
start making like a hard
I feel like
push
he
for
hasn't looked
sure.
good at all this year. Like every time I see him ride, I'm like, dude, like he just seems like something's holding him back or
Stiff,
something.
yeah.
Whereas before you're like, yeah, Shimoda just got to get it figured out, but he's showing me speed. I just haven't seen any kind of flash roll. But yeah, Justin, to your point, I mean, this is what he's known for. But the one thing too, like this is always Shimoda always turns it on at the end of the season. Well, yeah, after the other guy has a title wrapped up and there's no pressure on him to
Mm-hmm.
perform, he's never
Yeah,
performed
it's too
under
late.
the pressure to actually win. He performs when there is no pressure. And then his counterpart, I mean, Hymus, I mean, that's been kind of shitty too. I mean,
Nothing.
he hasn't been able to do anything. Their starts have been trash, and yeah, I don't know. Hymus is a bit of a puzzle piece for me.
Nutcase.
But what else? What else stands out to you guys? Dudney 8-17. He really hasn't
Menier.
kind of backed up. Yeah, but
Manier,
Manier
yeah.
10-3.
Ten
Yeah, that was a
three was
solid ride.
sick.
Casey
Dude,
Cochran
he's a
led some
chubby
laps.
kid. Menier's a chubby kid.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a little
dude, I
chubby.
didn't I didn't realize it until I was watching it must be Stars social media manager or something, whatever. Dude, but he's a little chubby old kid.
That's
Him
funny.
and Davies be making like TikToks and shit.
Yeah,
Really?
dude, the whole Star 250 team's like all under the age of 17.
Yeah, they're
That's funny.
they're mad funny.
Except Anstey and Brown, dude, they're probably like grandpas over there. Oh, I
Dude,
forgot
um,
Mosman and Thrasher
Hammaker,
too. So
Hammaker, dude. I've been saying it since indoor. He's tough as shit and he goes down hard, but one of
yeah,
these is going to catch up with him, especially outdoor. You're going so much faster. It's only a matter of time before, he
yeah,
got
such a
pretty
weird
banged up.
crash too. And
Yeah,
yeah, I
he like
mean,
looped it out, like accidental tire tap and looped it. So that's kind of what it looked like.
yeah, he's
Galapagos
been the most
MXGP.
consistent guy really
Yeah,
up to
for
the season. So
outdoor,
just
yeah,
kind
he's
of
been
shows you
looking
what the
best.
season has looked like for these guys. Another guy that had a big hit, it's a bummer for Enzo Timmerman, but man, he
Yeah.
got a hell of a crash, in that moto. So sucks. He just came back from injury trying to earn a spot on these riding, goes down again. I don't know if he got hurt from it, but I mean, yeah, just another tough go. What else in this
Volan as
250
well.
class?
Volan was 41st as well.
Yeah.
I
Sounds like
mean,
he's
geez,
done. I think he hurt his
really?
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something happened.
Geez, Club MX, it's falling apart. I mean, they
Yeah.
were starting to do real good during Supercross and outdoors. It's falling apart.
Yep. Yep. It's a different ball game when you got all 20 of the best riders out there and some,
Oh,
not just
What
going on the
about what
coast.
about Mumphy? What about Mumphy? 47? I mean, on the first moto, I think he
Yeah.
had a bike issue, but I mean, a seventh place, that's pretty darn
But
well for,
he's had a couple 7/8s
yeah. Oh,
already
yeah,
this
he's
year.
just staying up there. I mean, it's good
Yeah.
to see.
Uh,
Romano kind of dropped back this week.
yeah.
Had a rough week
Yeah, he
from
definitely
what we've been
did.
seeing.
Sounded like he said that he had arm pump, which he's not really kind of used to, and then it just sounded like he just didn't flow with the track. But
Yeah, I think the
I
track was
mean,
just kicking his ass.
It's a
if you're
tough
him, you
track.
can't feel too bad. I mean, your toughest competition, Gio Adams, go 14, 15. I mean, this kid hasn't lived up to any of his
Yeah.
expectations. So I think Romano's good. I think he'll bounce back at Southwick. I mean, he
Yeah, I
gets
think
good starts and he can rip pretty
he
good.
showed a
Dude, he
lot of
also
speed so
looks a
far
little
this
chunky
season.
too.
He's
Drew
a big
Adams.
he's a beefcake,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude.
From New York City, dude, some Queens.
No, not Romano.
Romano, dude.
Adams.
Oh,
No,
Drew
Drew
Oh yeah,
Adams,
Adams.
Drew
yeah.
Adams. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He
is.
said, Drew, dude, I just saw a picture that someone I think put in our chat or whatever. I was like, damn, dude, he is looks like a
No,
Cabbage
that was
Patch Kid.
that was Masterpool.
Oh yeah, that was Masterpool,
Was
dude.
Masterpool?
That was
I
Yeah.
thought that was
Masterpool.
Drew Adams, dude. Oh
No,
my
No, dude,
the
that's Ty
god.
video
Masterpool.
Oh
video
my
that Eric sent
lord.
us.
Oh my god, I thought that was fucking
No,
Drew
yeah, go back and look at it. I mean, I could see that too. It does look like
Yeah,
him.
kind of like got the same square
Yeah,
head.
I was barbecuing when I looked. I was like, "Damn, dude, Drew fucking plumped up a little bit." Fuck, my bad,
A
Drew.
couple of young guys that kind of stood out here. Carson Wood, 18-13. Deacon Deno's in the top 20. Vincent Way, he
Vincent,
came down from
was that his
Canada.
first race?
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
he's been doing
pro
the
Right?
Canada
debut.
circuit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
22,
Malinowski.
18, and then Kay Johnson, kind of the same thing. Made it out there. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean this. Oh, I think we lost Justin. You still there, James?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. But yeah, James, I mean, this 250 class continues to deliver, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. It's really going to come down to who can stay the most consistent, but also who stays the most healthy out of
Yeah,
this group.
for sure. That's going to play a big factor as it does every year. But it's been entertaining so far, man. I like what we're seeing. It's been fun to
Yeah,
watch. Finally, some
absolutely.
change after the 250 season, which was pretty boring. This has been
Yep.
awesome to watch. Some real
Yep.
racing.
All right. Well, let's go over and talk about this 450 group. I mean, shoot. I mean, after Hangtown, after Thunder Valley, everyone thought that Jett was back, that he had it in the bag. No one's going to be able to touch him. But here we go, Hunter Lawrence. I mean, he beats him straight up.
Yeah.
Jett was there, to start with. I think that first moto. But I mean, hats off to Hunter. I mean, he really gelled with his track, and he kicked these boys' ass this weekend.
Yeah, Hunter was ripping, dude. No one was getting around him. He was on a tear. I don't know if Jett's foot was hurting him or what. He kind of looked a little slower than normal and didn't have that push. I mean, second is still 2-2 is still good, but Hunter blew his doors off, which is not
Yeah.
what we've seen the last 2 weeks. So, we'll see how the season progresses. There could be a brothers battle back and forth.
Yeah, I mean Hunter's definitely good. I mean, I know a lot of these riders talk about that High Point is just one of those tracks that some people just gel with it great, and some guys just
Yeah,
struggle with it. So maybe Hunter just really enjoys his track and can figure out better than the rest. But yeah, no one was really close to him. And then speaking of Jett, kind of an off day. Ends up going down in qualifying. There was a whole
yeah.
incident with him and Deegan. It kind of makes you wonder, I mean, to me, it seems like Deegan is getting under Jett's skin, but I don't know. Did that play any factor into, Jett's results heading into the rest of the day? Because it was just kind of an off day for him.
I don't know. I think it was just an off day for him. Deegan's been doing all kinds of crazy shit to Jett all season, and he's still waxed. I mean, he still beat him this week. It
Yeah,
was 2-2. But, it's Deegan might be starting to piss him off a little bit. The whole flipping him off thing in practice after.
I
And
think
they're
it started to get under
and then
Jett's
and
skin a
then
little
they were
bit. I think
like
he's kind of
throwing
over it.
they were like
Definitely.
throwing roost at each other and shit
Yeah,
like mid moto. So I think Jett's finally just like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm better than
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, if Deegan stays persistent and just keeps pissing off Jett, it's just gonna fuel the fire, and they're both gonna start riding fucking crazy, trying to take each other out and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Justin, I mean, to me, I feel Deegan has kind of separated himself as a third best guy over this group. Him versus Prado, in that last moto kind of solidified it. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel like Deegan is making strides in the right direction. I mean, he wasn't as close this week, but I think it all just going to rely on the starts. But I mean, I don't know. We get a week break. I know Deegan's already down at Southwick, but what do you think? Are you seeing a slow progression with Deegan, or do you still think he's, kind of plateaued?
No, I definitely don't think he's plateaued, especially since it's his rookie season. I mean, unless there's something crazy that happens, I don't see him going backwards, in like fitness or, his ability on the bike. I just think he's just going to get better and in more shape. And I think that's where he might close the gap a little bit. But the question is like, are the Lawrences really pushing 100%? Yeah, like is Jett really pushing fully 100%? Is Jett still kind of worried about the ankle? Because like I know Jett's like he did what he did on the West Coast, but the East Coast we're in completely different. A lot deeper ruts, a lot more off cambers where you got to be on the balls of your feet. So
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like
he
is
did good at
Jett
Thunder Valley, though.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, at 2-2, you still just got to take what you can for the championship. So, yeah, I mean, until we see Jett and Hunter like balls to the wall, I don't think we'll really know how much that gap truly is closing up. But it's
Yeah, we
definitely,
kind of talked about it while you went into the bathroom to go drop a deuce.
oh yeah,
That
totally.
it could have just been track. A lot of guys were
Hmm.
talking about after the race that it's just a track that sometimes they just can't gel with, and maybe Hunter just really liked this track, and Jed just said, "Hey, you know what? What's the point in pushing it if I can't?
Hmm.
Why take the risk? I mean, he's still 2-2. No love lost. He loses to his brother and still beats Deegan. So, but yeah, I mean, like you said, time will tell. These tracks are definitely getting a little bit tougher, especially with Southwick, man. You think about how many bumps are on that track and
Hmm.
rollers. That's going to put some
Sandy as
stress
shit.
on that foot and see, how
And
bad it's
with
going to be. And plus,
are the
Kunins.
Coonins
And the
coming?
Yep.
Coonins are
Yeah.
yeah, they'll be there,
Hey,
dude.
Yeah, so
Lucas,
they'll be there
Lucas to
too.
win, Sasha to win. DraftKings, put your money in.
Both of them. Yeah,
To
get on it
win,
To
early.
I
win,
don't
dude, we're in
know.
sand, dude. These guys are fucking
Yeah,
sand
there's
killers.
born in the sand. That's true.
It's
Those
definitely worth
GP
putting some
boys.
money on it in case they do. I
I mean, dude,
mean,
if they're
Yeah,
plus $600 to
Sasha
win a
did win
moto,
at Thunder Valley, and you know,
not ideal conditions.
Lucas wasn't necessarily close to be honest. So he's gonna have to make a pretty big
he
jump,
closed up on
significant,
Jet
like his
within a few
start.
seconds.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
need to get the whole
with
shot
Jets,
and
the end
just
of the
take
race,
off.
Yeah.
he's chilling.
Yeah, but if we go to
But
Southwick,
his
though,
starts were good.
the combinations at Southwick, I think could all align. Jet does his foot give him
Hmm.
issues. Lucas, I mean, he hasn't been hurt who knows how long. So,
Yeah,
he's just
very
got that
true.
consistent base and he's a sand guy. So it might be
Yeah.
the perfect storm for him to come in and, win that overall. Throw some
Yep. Speaking
wrench in it.
of another sand guy, honestly hasn't really lived up to the hype since Paula is Jorge Prado, Justin. I mean, I don't know. Do you expect more out of Jorge Prado, or do you think this is just kind of where he's going to stay? Like I said, he's good at Southwick, but it's only one track.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened after that first round. I thought he was going to be up there throwing his name in for some moto wins,
Well, I think
but
I threw it out there that just him riding
yeah,
Paula nonstop,
yeah,
and I mean
Yeah.
Hangtown we didn't really know because he had that
yeah,
DNF, but Thunder Valley he
yeah,
wasn't very good, and even High Point, I mean 3-5 James. I mean I don't know. I mean it's
Yeah.
better than last year, that's for sure. But I mean
I
this is a
yeah.
think
world
I
champ.
think he's just a fourth place guy, dude. He might get beat by RJ Hampshire for a moto or two.
Yeah, RJ might be
That's a
getting a
little too
podium
close to
real
the
soon.
podium,
I don't know,
especially if
dude.
RJ keeps hitting the deck like he did this weekend.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
But
hey, he still went
no,
10-7 though, dude, hitting the deck. So you know what that means? If he didn't
His
hit the deck, that's a podium
he
RJ's
guaranteed.
was
toughest
dude, he was
battle.
looking like he was looking good before he went down.
RJ's toughest battle of the weekend was him in that damn visor, dude. Couldn't get that shit
It's
facing the right
true.
way.
uh,
Um, but let's take a look here. AP, good bounce back, 6'4". You know, the rumors are out he's going to Triumph next year, so that would be a good fit. But good to see
maybe.
him kind of
A
bounce
good
back.
fit.
Yeah,
I
I
know
mean,
It's a
where
good
Hard's
else?
fit.
making it look good, and
Dude,
Jordan
it's
Smith
still a
got his first
Yeah,
factory
top
true.
10.
team.
Harup. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I think there's other guys that
Harup
deserve
and
the KTM
Harup.
right over him.
Yeah, at this
Oh,
point.
yeah. Oh, I don't.
You
Who
know,
is
so I mean,
going
I
KTM?
mean, hey, AP, he's
Sexton
not
back
going
to
to Quad Lock
KTM.
Honda. He's still going to Factory Triumph. You know, so
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
just trying to
RJ's
think.
supposed to
It's
go
just
to
gonna be a
Ducati.
two man KTM team next year for 450.
Tomac,
Tomac
Prado,
Prado.
and Kunin.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lucas is coming. They're
Oh
coming
yeah.
full time.
Yeah,
I
at least
know.
that's the plan. So yeah, I mean that's what they're all sounds like they're basing it off of. Marchbanks, shout out to him. 5'6", still consistent top 10 guy. So that's pretty solid. Also,
Yeah.
All year,
Sexton's out
basically.
for the rest of that. Sexton's out for the rest of the year. Honestly, I think it's a bit of a blessing in disguise for him. Um, who knows what's going to happen there? There's a lot of rumors going around with Sexton and where he's going to go. So I mean, time
Sexton
will
to
tell.
beta.
I've heard
Yeah,
Star
right.
Star. That's the only OEM he doesn't have.
That
Has
quad
been
or
on.
lock.
Triumph or
Yeah.
Triumph.
Or
I heard
Triumph.
Triumph,
Yeah.
Triumph and Star, but I don't think he's gonna go
Or
to
that
Triumph.
maybe
I think he'd go
he
to
could even
Star.
just go out and start his own thing. Do like a 2-2 motorsports, and
That way, he has a new bike every
Yeah.
single fucking week. He doesn't have to be
that way
locked
it's
down to the
just him. He can do
manufacturer.
things his
He
own
can just
way.
pick a bike whenever
Yeah,
he
for
He's
wants
real.
like
that week.
Supercross. I'm going to Honda. This Red
He's
Bud
like,
on a
Moto
KTM.
2. Moto 2 is break out the KTM, actually. This is a better track for this one. That would be wild. I don't think they can do that, but that
No, I
would be
don't
I
think
cool.
so.
mean, if he takes two bikes, maybe.
You
Maybe two
guys,
different
do you guys
numbers.
think Roxon is going to race Southwick? I've been seeing a lot about that online.
I
Is
don't
it?
know
I
Southwick,
mean,
but I
of
could see
all
him
the
coming out
tracks to show up
Unadilla.
to, why that one?
I
But
know
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, but I've seen. I don't
Unadilla
know.
would be.
Oh,
But
duh, yeah.
he could
I
come up
think
to Southwick because of
he
Lucas. But
That's
that's
what
the
I
I
was
only
think he's
thinking.
thing.
Yeah,
definitely he's gonna do one of the two
Unadilla.
remaining where those guys are over here. I think he
yeah,
probably wants to race against them. So I think they're gonna be there for Ironman
yeah. I've been
is
seeing.
the
He's
last
been
Yeah,
one.
posting a lot of training, and riding, and shit. So he's getting ready for something.
Well, he's
and
probably gonna
Gene.
do WSX again.
Oh yeah, WSX true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
on
but
Red
yeah,
Bud
nobody's
weekend
fresh.
or something like that.
I thought
That's
it was
this week,
August.
next weekend.
I thought it was
Is World
August.
Supercross?
No,
Yeah, the
that's
first
Red
round.
Buds.
Red Bud's July 4th. So when's World
Yeah,
Supercross? The 11th?
first round
There's
is like August, and then it picks back up in October.
That's
I think.
ridiculous. That's a joke.
Yeah, August 8th is the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Kenny will be that. A few of the other guys will be out there too. Um, Jordan Smith, 913, top 10. That's pretty solid. He's coming around. Cooper Webb's gotten his starts, figured out. But what else? Looking at this 450 class, James stands out to you,
Let's
or
see.
anything from the races in general?
I mean, nothing's really jumping
Your
out
boy
at
Oldenburg
me.
finally gets a point with 18.
My dog, Mitchell Oldenburg.
Where's John Short
Alvord,
at?
Texas. I
John
don't think he's
Short, I
racing.
don't think he raced this weekend.
No, I don't think so either.
Unfortunately, he probably
I
would
just
have
had
been
to
like
shout him out.
eighth overall.
He's overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have beat Jordan Smith, that's for sure.
He might have, dude. I think it's so funny that Cooper Webb just has these amazing starts and then just slowly falls off.
I think he
don't
had a
know
bike.
why.
What happened to his bike?
Something
blow up?
happened in Moto 2.
Yeah, he went 39. Dude, but
Well,
he
not
was
only
at
that, he's out
Southwick
at
grinding
Southwick
too.
too. Like,
Yeah,
this is
him
supposed to
and
be a
Dude, he
spare
was.
him and
wheel.
Deegan.
I saw a picture of him on Deegan's bike too.
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
interesting.
really? Trying it out?
So, but I mean, I
Yeah,
wonder how many days Star rented that out.
yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, Deegan might be looking at Webb's bike to find out, hey, what can I do for these starts? Because Web starts have been pretty legit as of late. At
Yeah.
Okay,
least
that's the only
Sakamoto they
thing you
have.
should take. The only thing you should
Yeah,
take from fucking Webb.
yeah. But what about you, Justin? What else stood out to you with this 450 class?
I think Geode. I think that's someone who we kind of had wondering what he was going to do in Supercross and outdoors. He hasn't been that well, and last year he was doing pretty well outdoors with some top tens,
Yeah.
and he got 10th overall. So he's kind of knocking on the door there. And then Jordan Smith, is that his first top 10 ever
Probably,
in
yeah.
I
450
think
outdoors?
it's got to be, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's his first season. Or no, last year he
Um,
raced. No,
He
he didn't. This
raced,
is his first year on a 450.
is it?
yeah,
Oh,
yep.
yeah, up
So
to
I
the
mean, it's
Triumph, you're
weird to
right.
see. It's weird to see more triumphs in the top 10 than like Cowie's or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
There's a
And then
lot of
looking
bike
at
troubles.
these, not the Hondas, but yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ride
piece
red,
of
baby.
shit.
Well, looking over at the points here, Jett has a 2 point lead over Hunter, 182 to 180. And honestly, this is kind of surprising. The first I've looked at the points all season, but then Deegan is already basically 36 points back to these guys
Yeah.
Holy
in third
shit.
with 144. Like he's already way over him. Obviously, the Thunder Valley thing was a huge hit, dropping him all the way down to 10th, but yeah, he's already in a pretty big hole behind those guys, and then even behind him, Prado is 22 points behind Deegan. So I mean, I guess Prado had that DNF. He's still ahead of RJ Hampshire. But yeah, the
Not by
points are already
much.
kind of
Not
separate,
by
a little bit.
much. 1 point.
That's true.
And
But
what
I
if
don't know. I
RJ
feel pretty
finishes third
confident about this
overall in the
RJ
season?
podium. What's that?
If RJ finishes third overall in the season, does that count too?
Yes.
No, hell no.
100%.
Hell
He's
no.
coming for Deegan,
It's a
dude. He's
third. A
coming for
third place
Deegan.
is
Hey,
a
as
third
as
place.
long as
Third for
Prado,
third, baby.
Deegan, as long as Prado, Hunter, Hayden, and Jett are still racing, then yeah, absolutely. That was the only rule. Those
All
four
right.
guys have to be in the mix.
Fucking Hampshire, you better come out here and kick everyone's ass at
I
Southwick.
know. We
Dude,
need
there's
to
you
come
guys
on.
gotta
I think
have
it was
like the
2-2.
littlest percent chance that you think he's actually gonna podium against these guys.
Maybe
He's
not
like 30
Southwick.
seconds back
It's gonna
of
Hey,
happen.
podiuming.
Deegan's
They're
20
gonna
seconds
They're
back.
gonna tie each other up. They're gonna wreck, and then they're gonna, Jett and Hunter and Deegan are gonna race for like 7th.
Hunter's
RJ.
gonna crash. Hunter's had a couple
Yeah.
incidents here. He's already done it this year. He's stuck the front a little bit, had some issues.
So has RJ.
Deegan's gonna cut the track. Well,
Well,
RJ
it's
always
gonna
does.
align, dude.
That's given.
Yeah,
But we're just
that's
working our
right. He
way
only
to
has to
third.
do it ride good once
Yeah,
to
one
win the
time.
bet. All right. Well, anything else before you wrap it up? All right. I have been watching that Ultimate Rider show, so shout out to them. That's been kind of cool. The first two, there's a
I gotta
lot of
watch
talking, so
that.
I recommend, honestly, if you want to skip them, but at least episode 2 towards the end actually does the first day of riding, and then episode 3 is like they did more riding. So
You know
that's
who
gonna
won
be
that,
cool.
right?
Yeah, I've never heard of the guy's name until I
He's from
watched it.
Kingman. He's from Kingman.
It didn't say that he's from Kingman. It said
Yeah.
he was from
He
other California.
he's
Joshua
from
Torres, I think.
no, Cade Bradley is who won it.
No, oh, who won the whole thing, not the
Yeah.
episode 3. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because I didn't
no,
even
the
see his
whole.
name. I thought I actually took a picture of it. I don't actually see
Yeah.
his name. It sounds like,
Yeah.
from what I've heard, it sounds like that Preston boost plug
Boost
guy
plug.
Preston
kind of led the
Basley.
whole way and then lost like the final event to
Yeah.
the Cape Bradley guy.
That's what I heard too. Though.
Blake used to be Preston Basley's mechanic when he was on minis. Do you know
What?
that?
That's crazy.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, BP was Preston Basley's mechanic when he was like 13.
Oh shit.
And BP was like 18 or 19 or
what,
some shit.
Logan Carr was over at their party like a few
Cheyenne
weekends ago
Harmon's
too.
always over
Yeah.
there.
The hell?
Oh, where you guys were at?
No,
No,
one
it was
of our
like
friend's
our
house.
buddy's birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
Geez,
it's definitely
go
not a
drink
party
with
I
Logan,
would be
dude.
going to.
Go there,
Yeah,
dude. Fucking slam
it's a
some
little
beers with
bit of a
Logan.
animal house over there.
Yeah, it's not a place you want to be hanging out at.
Sounds like James. Sounds like
Especially
James'
not if you're married
go-to,
and have
dude.
kids and a career. You don't want to be over there.
Yeah, no, you gotta stay away from that side of town.
It's like a '90s Supercross party all over again.
Kinda,
Pretty
yeah,
much, yeah.
kinda. It's a good
Well, all
time.
right. All right, boys. Well, that wraps it up for this week. We'll be back in a couple of weeks to discuss Southwick, and then we're on to the next couple rounds heading into 4th of July at Redbud. But thanks for listening. Give us a follow, Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook. You know where to find us. But we will see you next time. See you later.
Peace.